Mark, this is Shaq. I've been knowing you for a long time. I don't think you have a racist or bigot bone in your body. So in saying that,
Thanks,
do you regret what you said? And if you do regret it,
No.
how would you restate it?
I wouldn't use the same examples. That was a mistake. But I don't regret a single thing that I said. I stand behind it 100%. Other than the examples, I would say the exact same thing over again. I'm proud of the fact that it started a discussion on racism. I'm proud of the fact that it created this firestorm and got people thinking about themselves and how they approach it. I would do it again, and I hope I get the chance to have this conversation many times. And I don't think I'm the person that's going to create change, but maybe, just maybe, there's a tiny chance that someone will be reflective on this topic and take the ball and run with it, and greater things will happen for this country.
Mark, a week from today in New York, you and the other NBA owners will be there to decide Donald Sterling's fate. How will you vote?
You know, we've got to go through due process. If we want this to play out and we want this to be done right, I trust Adam Silver and his staff to go through the exact process that needs to take place. And I'm going to trust Adam in the process, and I'll make a decision then. You know, I told this at Inc., I told people that I'd already decided, and that was more just to get all the questions stopped. I couldn't answer them, and I didn't want them to continue, but I don't know how I'm going to vote. I'm going to let the process go through. But again, I trust Adam and his staff to do it the right way in accordance with our bylaws, our Constitution, and the law.
Mark Cuban, thanks for joining us for the conversation. Always good to see you. And again,
thanks, guys.
Much thanks.
Thanks a lot.
And I really appreciate, let me just say, I really appreciate you guys running the interview and taking the time to watch it. That meant a lot to me, so thank you.
All right, buddy.
Anytime.
Without question, Mark, we got you.
Do we have to go to a commercial break?
That's up to Tim Kiley, our
Hey,
producer.
Tim, can I say something? But I want some time to say it, though. You know, Ernie, we've had this conversation on open court. Television gives us preconceived notions. Like every movie I watch, the Middle Eastern guy is going to be trying to blow up something. When I watch one of my favorite shows is The Closers. All the Hispanics going to be in gangs. All the blacks are going to be in gangs. If I'm living somewhere in this country, we get beat over the head with racial stereotypes all the time. I mean, think about that. And I don't blame TV for all the ills of the world, but we all have preconceived notions. Because, like I say, when I get on a plane, I look who's sitting in first class with me. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but you know what? I think
stereotypes have been reinforced through the media.
They're reinforced.
Yeah, not only that, I think Mark made those comments based on fear. It had nothing to do with race.
I agree.
I'm walking across the street, I see somebody with a hood, it's dark.
It was more of a stereotype.
Based on fear, not on race. Oh, he's a black guy with a hood. I'm thinking like, walking late at night, you see somebody with a hood, you're not gonna walk on that side of the street.
But the thing I kept saying is, we all have preconceived notions, and sometimes we profile people for sure. But when you take those profiles and you move on them, the way Donald Sterling has done, and his housing, it's documented.
Oh, no question.
The way he's moved
That's
on
racism.
Inside, that is when you can't have someone in power.
No question.
But when you don't realize that you're moving in that direction either, then your ignorance is so far gone. Because yes, in the movies, when I was watching cartoons, the good guys wore white and the bad guys wore black. So yes, you have a preconceived notion, but you carry it on and you're 50 years old, 80 years old, and you haven't learned that that's not the way the world works, then something's wrong with you.